Hi, my name's Tom McCoy. I'm going to show you a couple little tricks to get you out of a jam on a tricky day like this. I'm standing in the world-famous Grande Ronde River in Southeast Washington, about 3 miles up from its confluence with the Snake. So this run I'm standing in is a pretty typical steelhead run. We've got a fast seam in the middle, and it transitions very quickly into a kind of slower, deeper holding water. We've got a pretty good downstream breeze that is occasionally coming in straight into my face. And where I'm anticipating these fish are holding is going to be right on that transition between the fast and slow water. The trick is, we've got a bunch of ice coming down the river, and guess where the ice is accumulating? Right on that seam that I'm trying to fish. My outfit today is one of my favorites. This is a Thomas & Thomas DNA 12.5 foot 6 weight, the new 4-piece. I've got a loop multi 6.9 reel on it, a Beulah Tonic Skagit switch 425 grain shooting head, Cortland Laser SL444 shooting line, the 031, and an 11 foot Z11 tip with a little orange intruder, or intruder-ish kind of bug. So what I'm looking to do here, or just show you, is just some different ideas to deal with some really odd situations that, you know, we all run up against as anglers, and rather than not fish, we just kind of have to figure out how to make it work. So we'll see if we can get something done. So given this really short cast here, one of the things that comes in really handy for these little casts is just the little simple in and out roll cast. Do that, put it up on the ice, pull it across, feed a little line in, follow it down, and now I'm swinging. So I've got this downstream wind. I can't really safely cast off my right shoulder. I don't have to cast far. So just that little simple in and out, that's what I call it, I guess, an in and out roll cast. Is just drop back behind you, throw it out so it's just on the ice, mend it up, and then just feed line into it so it slides down in the slot as close to the edge of that ice as possible. When we get tension on it, we'll just take it for a walk. Swing it across nice and slow and deep. Little technique I'd like to go through today, or discuss today, that's something I find myself using more and more, especially in winter fishing situations or places like this where you have widely differing flow velocities and maybe directional vectors. What we typically do, or what most people do, will be to maybe say take a double, go straight across, start mend, start feeding line in to allow the fly time to sink and get down to fishing depth. Then when it gets down, swing it across. And that's fine. That works very well. But there's something else that I kind of find myself using more and more, and that's throwing in aerial mends in lieu of mends after the line is on the water. So from the dangle, get my snap tee, and then as I throw it out, I'll put a big reach mend, an aerial reach mend, and what that does is as the line goes out and comes taut, it'll hook it downstream, and then you can just lower it down and give it time to sink down into the slot, and there's no mending to be done after the line's on the water. You've done that in the air. If you land it right on your slot, like in this instance, just on the inside of that fast water, I can just let it slide right down until I get to tension, and away I go. I'm fishing without having to mess with the fly or the line once it's on the water. And now we just let it go. It's got plenty of time to sink. I've got a good angle for a really deep, slow swing. And another thing, if you're fishing a spot like this and you want to try different depths, go ahead and cast it down to your spot and just put tension on it, swing it across shallow, relatively shallow, and then throw the aerial mend in and slide it down and then swing it across, and you can try fishing at 2 different depths that way from the same spot. Hope that helps somebody. Oh, hold on here. We're gonna do that one again. We may have just got a bite.